Hello everyone and welcome to Friday with Fiona and today's class to go. So I'm using, continuing the theme, January theme of celebration. So I'm going to be using this stamp, Thanks a Bunch. Now whoever thought carrots could be fun, but I'm actually going to be using it in combination with this one, the Easter Bunny. Let's get rid of my face. And then you can see what I'm going to be doing. So I've got a couple of fun cards for you today. So can you believe this is the last Friday of January? Woohoo! Anyway, so from next month, I'm probably going to be focusing more on my products that I've got from the mini catalogue. But the Thanks a Bunch is another free celebration stamp set if you spend £45. And I've seen so much stuff where they don't look like carrots. So the first one, we are going to use a carrot, because the first thing I wanted to do when I saw it was make a carrot with a face. So I'm going to be using my other one, actually, my Taco Fiesta, for the face. But here we've got two rabbits and the carrots popped up to say hi. Just a bit of fun, and just wanted to show you how to do that. Then the other two are using the carrots, but not as carrots. So you'll see those when we get to them. Today is actually recorded because we are having a visit from a nurse today for my husband. So I have no idea what time she's going to turn up. I just thought it would be safer to tape in advance and have it uploaded ready for you. Also a little bit of colouring today. So this is the first one we're going to do. So my card base is Pale Papaya, which I thought was appropriate given that it's a carrot. No, I think I actually got Pumpkin Pie out, but I think that's going to be too dark for my carrot. So I am going to go back to Pale Papaya. So I've got a regular card base, 21 centimetres by 14.8, scored in half at 10.5, but I am actually using it as a 10-fold this time, so I'm going to make sure there's a really good crease on that. And the main reason for that is so that my twine can go along the top. Okay, then I've got a piece of the what is this called? The Country Gingham, which is from the mini catalogue, 6x6, and the colours are Balmy Blue, Mint Macaron, Petal Pink and Sweet Sorbet, and you get 48 sheets. So that's really handy. And I just thought it reminded me of, I don't know, a picnic blanket, something like that. So that will go on there, and then I will trim it. That's my small carrot. Don't need that yet. Don't need that. So what I need are my bunnies. I need my grass and my flowers. So first things first, I'm just going to glue this across the middle of the card. Oh, so this was a new one, but I think I'll go through it quite quickly. And I'm already starting to notice that it's getting dark slightly later. I mean, at the beginning of January, it was, it was dark by 4, and now it's nearly 5, which is lovely. Okay, so that's just going to go across the middle. And then I can trim that off with my lovely snips. About 0.5 centimetre too long, I think. Now, what's next? Let's get that out of the way. So what I want to do next is, what I'll do is actually I'm going to stamp my bunnies so they can be drying. And I'm going to do them in crumb cake. You can see I've got loads of stamps all over the place, but it's not as complicated as it looks. So, and they're going to be saying hi to each other because they face the opposite direction. Now there is a punch for this, but only for the one. The other one I will just have to fussy cut, but that's not a problem. Right, let me just see, make sure I've got it on screen. And I'm going to stamp my bunny. and I'll let him dry, and then I'll punch him out. And the other one I'll just have to fussy cut, but it won't take a minute. Oh, my hands are really bad today. I don't know why. At least it's a bit milder. I was really struggling with that cold weather. Even though we've got the heating on, my joints really didn't like it. Okay, then this bunny is standing up or sitting down or whatever, but he's in a different angle. Okay, so I'll just stamp those in crumb cake, and I'll just pop them to one side, and then I can get rid of that stamp pad. One less thing on the desk. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm just going to use my blending brush. Oh, before I do that, I'll show you. So this was from my brother for Christmas. In the new mini catalogue, we have these stands for the brushes and these new mini brushes. So this is my big brush. They fit in as well. So I've got 2 of these, and I've got 6 mini brushes to go alongside my other brushes. So I'm going to be using, I've got Pale Pool Party to do my sky. I might need to trim this down. Have I cut that already? No, I haven't. So let's get my ruler, and I'll just trim this before I... Actually, what I'll do is in case I get any nasty lines, using my blue blending brush with the Pool Party, and just start off the paper. Don't know if you can see in the light, it's actually getting a bit blue. And I don't want it to go all the way, because I am actually going to leave like a bit of a gap, and then I'm going to do my grass. Grass is so cool. The grass is stamped using a carrot. Who would ever believe you could use a carrot stamp for grass? Okay, I think that's probably enough. And I think I'm done with the Pool Party now. Just see what else. No, I need it for another card, so I'll keep that now. Okay, now this, where's my stamp? There we go. So you've got your full carrot, your large, and then this is kind of like shading. And you've got your medium carrot, your small carrots, and medium. Oh, that's actually the leaf. But when you stamp them just on their own, they look like grass. How cool is that? So I've actually got Granny Apple Green, so I'm sticking with some brights. And I'm just going to keep stamping. Now, I know I need to trim this down a bit, actually. Let's do that first, so I don't end up cutting all my grass off. So that is 9.5 centimetres by 13.5. So 9.5. By 13.5. Just need my pencil. And that should now be about right. Yeah, so you get to see the that is for my carrot. Okay, so back to the grass. Let's just check you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to stamp along the bottom of my card. Turn it round. This is Granny Apple Green, but you could use any. In fact, I think I might have used Parakeet Party on that one, because it seems to be a lot lighter. And you will have some white in the middle, but that's okay, because your bunnies and your carrot are gonna cover it up. Just fill in some gaps there. Okay, I think that's probably enough. So that's my grass. Now, just kind of to distinguish it, I've got some flowers, and I'm just going to do those in Daffodil Delight. Kind of Easter colours, aren't they? Greens and yellows and blues. So just going along the top like that. Just that, kind of adding a bit of colour, really. And the lovely thing, I'll show you the bunny stamp in a minute. You actually get Easter eggs as well to colour. So I'm not kind of in Easter frame of mind just yet. I'm purely doing the bunnies because I wanted them to say hi to the carrot. And just a couple more. There we go. Right, and that can go away now as well. Making some space on my desk. Okay, so next I need to stamp my carrot. I need to clean those in a minute. Now, what I did was I actually put a slit, so he literally is coming up from the ground, and because I don't want him like towering over the bunny, so I've actually cut the bottom bit off him, so I don't need to stamp the whole thing. And I'm just going to use my pale papaya, so probably about 2/3. No, I need a bit more. It's not dark enough. I'll try it over the top. If not, I'll turn the card over. I think my bit of card moved. That's okay. Okay. So, do I need the pale papaya anymore? I've lost my other card. Oh no, I don't need it. Oh. Pop that one away. I'm just going to clean my stamps so they don't stain. The blues aren't so bad, but the orangey colours and the yellows, they do stain a bit. And I will need that one again for one of the other. Okay, so you can see I've got my carrot. Now, using Erica Serwin's amazing Taco Fiesta, we've got these faces. Now, on that one, I did him with the kind of open mouth, so I think I'll stick with that one. I'm just going to use my early espresso, which I've got out for the tree bases. Just going to make sure it'll stamp all right. Taco Fiesta is one of the ones I want to play with next month, so that's why I'm going to move away from Celebration. Now, his eyes and nose are kind of quite a ways down. 1, 2, 3, so under there. There we go. Now he does need to dry because I stamped him twice. He's still a bit wet. Whoops. And I'm not going to need my eyes and mouth anymore, and I'm not sure I'm going to need my big carrot anymore, but I will need the glasses, so let's get those away. And again, I'll have a bit more room. So that's the Taco Fiesta. That was all I needed it for, was for the eyes and the mouth. But let's pop my carrot away. I love these stamp sets now where they've got the pictures on the inside, so you can see straight away if you're missing anything. I'm going to need my flowers. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need my leaf. Right, okay. So back to our Easter bunnies and get my snips and the punch. So this is in the mini catalogue, and it does come as a bundle, the punch and the stamp set. You can get them separately, but because I mean they're pretty large images, so they're pretty easy to cut out. So there's the punch. Let's just line our rabbit up. Here we go. So that's that one done, and now I just need to, whoops. I just need to fussy cut the other one. Now I had a little bit of the white velvet sheet left, so I'm using those just really to use them up because I don't want to throw them away, but any white card would be suitable. I don't know, I just thought bunnies and velvet quite cool. I just need to trim this one because he's a little bit too much there. That was me not lining him up properly. Okay, and then back to this one. And the secret, which I think I've told you many times before, is not to move your scissors, it's to move your paper. I don't know about you, but I find fussy cutting and colouring really therapeutic. And this paper feels so lovely. Getting around his cute little mouth. There we go. Oh, I missed his ears. Okay, so there I have my two bunnies, and I've got my scene. So I'm going to just pop my scene onto the card base. So you can see there's sky with the blending brush, then a little bit of white because the bunnies will cover that up, and then my grass with my little flowers. I don't know if they're like dandelions or what they are. Okay, so let's put that on the card. And then I will have my bunnies on with dimensionals. I had them earlier. There they are. And I need to save enough room for the carrot in the middle. Okay, so they need to just come in a little bit. Oh, that's why I didn't stick it down. No, not to worry. So I'm going to pop those down, leaving some space for my carrot. Get rid of my dimensional backings. So yesterday I was doing a load of stamping for some swaps, and somehow one of these backings had got onto the ink pad. Who knows how? Okay, so I'm just going to cut my carrot now. Kevin the carrot. Just leaving a tiny sliver of white around him. So I should have done this before I stuck that down, but I need to just cut a slit in my grass. Wide enough for my carrot to go through. So I'll just use a craft knife. You could use scissors. Oh, I can't see where I cut. There we go. Okay, and then if I pop him through, so I need to cut a bit more of him. Pop him into the grass if I can get. I need to make it a little bit wider, I think. There we go. And then what I did, just to keep him in place, was to pop a dimensional behind him. So he's tucked in at the bottom there, and then just pop a dimensional there. And I just stamped high, which I think, I thought it was in the, I don't know where I got that from now. High. Not to worry, we'll do hey there. And I think I did that in Evening Evergreen. Hey there. Oh, this is cute. It'd be great for kids' cards. And then this is, I think this is pumpkin pie. Yeah, this is from the mini catalogue. So this is a 3 twine combo pack. Coastal Cabana, Garden Green and Pumpkin Pie. And then, whoops. I'm just going to run that around. And tie it in a bow. Slightly to the side. If I can't type, oh, it'll be a knot. There we go. It's a little bit on the big side, but never mind. And that's coming down like that. And there you go. Hey there or hi. So just a bit of fun. And as I said, great for kids' cards. Okay, so that we don't need anymore. Now I'm going on to, again, using the carrots, but these are kind of a bit more scenic in less fun. So cypress trees really reminded me. I seen loads on Pinterest actually. So this is a soft seafoam base, and then I die cut a square using the Stylish Shapes, but I've left a bit of space at the bottom, so it looks like a Polaroid, and then you can, like a postcard almost, and you can stamp on it. So I don't need my bunnies. Let's get the bunnies away because they're taking up space and I'm done with them for now. They'll be back for Easter. And they're great clear images as well. So right, there's the Easter bunny. And I've also used some, I think this is soft succulent ribbon, satin shimmer ribbon, and just folded it over so that it's coming out the top of the, to just get my ribbon scissors. Don't need very much of this at all. And then I'm going to just fold that over and stick it together with some glue dots and put it on my card before I start doing my stamping. These dots feel like they're the wrong way around to me, but it should be sort of on the roll rather than on the loose bit. Okay, and then it'll go there. Again, just need some glue dots. It's not coming off. No, it doesn't want to come off. Right, and then that's going to go on my card kind of at a bit of an angle. So that I think I might need one inside actually. Okay. And then my twine, which I can't find. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, so I've already die cut the square out, and then I'm going to use my blending brush again just for a bit of sky. Just on the top part. That's that done. And I think I'm done with the pool party now. Okay. And the blending brush. Okay, and what I'm going to do now, I've got my sentiment. It looks like spring. Let's get some of these other ones away. I'm going to need my grass and I'm going to need my flowers. I don't need my hay there. Oh, that would have been a fun one to put on the rabbits. Everything's coming up carrots. I didn't see that one. Okay, so it looks like spring, I think we'll go for. Kind of like a postcardy thing. Postcardy saying. And I've done that at a bit of an angle. This was directly cased from one of the card. oh gosh, what they're called, artisans, one of the new artisans, Michaela Tithridge. I just love what she does. And I saw it and thought, I just really want to try that. Okay, so that's going to be my outer bit of my Polaroid. And all I need to do now is my little scene. I have seen loads of people do this. Somebody did a whole load of trees and then framed it. And then somebody else I saw did like a whole vista. There was mountains, there was a lake, there was trees, there was all sorts. It was amazing, but lots of work. And I'm trying to keep it relatively simple, sweet and simple. Okay, so what do I need now? I need my my grass again. I'm not going to do so much because let's see how much of it you see. You might need a couple of rows of it. Great, that should be enough. I'm going to need that for my tree. And I need my flowers. Now, what colour did I have my flowers? Oh, let's do them. I've got fresh freesia here for the next card. Let's just do them in that. Just adds a bit of colour. Okay, then on one of the cards, I actually drew the stalks of the trees, not the chalk stalks, the trees, what are they? Base of the tree, but I actually prefer it. So I've used this is the like the little bush, if you like. So I'm just going to literally use the stem in Early Espresso, and I've got 3 of them. 1, 2, and then the middle one will be slightly higher up, just as a focal point. And I'll do that again for the other ones. And then I need my baby carrot, and you turn it around the other way. So instead of being a carrot, it becomes a cypress tree. I just love this. There we go. Oops, and I'm going to do that again on the third card, so I won't clean that. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals, and then I'll just pop that flat amongst it. If that makes sense. You'll see when I do it. I'm just cutting my dimensionals in half to go around the top and the sides. I might just need to cut a couple more. Yeah, I think just one more for the top bit. Just here. Okay. And then that's going to sit over that, but at an angle. Okay. Don't know how long I've been going. It feels like forever, but I apologise. I did try to have everything ready, but it's just the stamping and fussy cutting of the rabbits took a bit of time. Okay. Right, so then we're going to have that at an angle, a jaunty little angle. There we go. And I'm going to pop some wet glue on the back of this because I'm going to put it down and it might need a minute or a few seconds to just rearrange where it's going to go. Try not to get glue everywhere. Just popping that down there. Oops. Dimensional backing's getting everywhere again. There we go. Looks like spring. Oh, it's just popped up. Let's pop that down with the... Yep, it moved. So let's pop that down. Okay. So I'm just missing my twine at the top there, and then I've got some in colour. So the in colours that are retiring end of April 2023. Gosh, we've had them for 2 years and they're already going. So I'm going to use some pale papaya, make it look like the sun. Come on, stick down. Oh, maybe need a bit of glue there. That's on the ribbon, yeah. And then pop my sun in the corner there. I've got 1, 2, and another one just here. So that's card 2. So it does look better with the twine. I don't know what's happened to my twine. It's obviously vanished, but I hope you like that. I do. I think it's a great way of using carrots. And then last but not least is, again, another change of colour, just to show you how different things look. And this is also some new, this is 12 by 12 textured shimmer paper in balmy blue onto a Night of Navy base. And then I've got some vellum. I've got the framed florets outline, outer oval in the balmy blue, and then the middle bit in basic white. So I went ahead and I've already die cut those to save a bit of time, and I just need to do my stamping and popping it all together. So, and this time I've got it's sweet sorbet, but to me it doesn't look anything like sweet sorbet. So I'm just going to glue that down onto my card base. So once you've got everything cut, it's pretty quick. Oh, and I just die cut with the scalloped edge die in the scallop contours dies. I mean, if you haven't got that, but you've got the basic borders, there's kind of a similar. Oh, that doesn't want to stay at all on textured. Nope. No, it's not. Okay, I'm going to use wet glue. I think it's because it's got texture on it. It really doesn't want to play ball. Okay, so let's just pop that. And again, this is a 10th fold. I don't know why I did it as a 10th fold actually, but maybe I was going to wrap ribbon around the top, but I didn't in the end. Okay, so just get my Get that to stick down. Here we go. And then I've got a piece of vellum which I've cut with the deckled rectangles. Now this I can use this for, and again I'm going to do it in the middle because that's going to be covered by the oval, so you won't see the glue through. Just got 2 lines from there, and then line that up. And now on this one, I put my framed floret down flat and then raised my little scene up. So I'm going to do that again. Oh, the sun's out. Wow. It's been really grey today. Not milder, but very, very grey. Okay. So I'm just going to pop that on top of my vellum. I get it straight. Here we go. And that can be drying while we do the stamping. So on this one, I'm repeating the cypress trees, and I'm repeating the grass. I don't know what colour I did that grass in actually. I might just stamp it off with the evening evergreen to save getting another one out. And it's a much smaller piece that you're having to cover. So I'll start at the bottom. Just fill in where there's some gaps, because your focus isn't really going to be on that. And then again, I need my flowers, so I'll do that with fresh freesia. And this time I used my so I'm going to use that for the stem, but I'm going to actually just use that around the top with fresh freesia as well. So let's do that first. So I'm just stamping up 1/2 side, and I'm going to come around the top. Kind of like it's an overhang. There we go. And I just did my flowers on top of my grass in fresh freesia. So both these colours, the fresh freesia and the evening evergreen, are going. I didn't stamp them off, so I need to stamp them off for the trees. Okay, so that's the fresh. Whoops! Oh goodness me! That's the back of the ink pad come off. I don't know what happened there. Not to worry. Let's stick it back down. There we go. Fresh freesia. So now I just need to do my trees. Because I didn't stamp my grass off, I need to remember to stamp my tree off. Apologies if I forget. So the middle one is going to be the tallest. And then the other two a bit lower down. I don't know what's happening with that edge. There we go. Not perfect. I think it must be the block I'm using. That's better. And that one. There we go. Okay, so all that remains is to do my tree trunks. using the bottom. I'm just going to clean that because I don't want the fresh freesia to end up on my basic white by mistake. So I'm going to use my early espresso Stampin' Right marker again, just for my tree trunk. You can't really see them, but it just kind of finishes it off. There's a bit of a gap on that middle one, so I'm just going to go over it again. Okay. Gosh, having spent days being cold, now I'm hot. Okay, so then that one is going to get raised up on dimensionals.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
I wasn't talking to you, Siri.
Okay.
Apologies if you got that. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop that in the center, raised up like that. And my sweet sorbet twine. Which was the card that had the missing twine? What would the sweet sorbet? Maybe one of my other twines could use. I'll have a look in a second. Whoops. And another glue dot. And just to the side there. Here we go. So that is card 3. Don't forget, if you spend £27 on anything in my online store, you can stock up on cardstock, adhesive, whatever you want. But if you spend £27, I will send you everything you need to make 2 each of these 3 cards. But I can't send you the stamped image. So if you spend £45, then you can get the Thanks a Bunch set free. But there you go. There's the 3 cards. I hope you like them. Thanks very much for joining me, and I'll have a 4th cards post at the beginning of next week. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Take care. Bye.